So Mike, we're at number 4 in our myths that we're trying to myth bust around investing offshore. And this one is one that we often come across, particularly for advisors who are just starting out the journey of investing their clients' money offshore. And it's that feeling, and it's perhaps a fear of, where do I actually invest when I go offshore? How do I pick the right funds to go offshore? And what that inevitably leads to is, I will just stick with the brands that I know, the local brands that I know so well, which means they could be missing out on a whole range of client benefits. What would you say to that?
Absolutely, George. It's a very clear trend that we've noticed in offshore fund flows, that South African advisors and their clients tend to stick with many of the household name brands that perhaps have managed their pension fund locally, and who have an international investment team, but it's because they've seen their ad on the television in South Africa, and they also feel comfortable with those household brand names, and that's perfectly fine. That's great. I guess when you're looking offshore, you're wanting to participate in a much broader universe of options, and part of that is investigating these offshore-based fund managers who have, in many cases, as much, if not more, experience in managing these particular mandates in various parts of the globe. And so it's absolutely worth looking into your options, in addition to South African household brand names.
And there's lots of help out there, isn't there, Mike, to help advisors and their clients choose the right way of investing offshore. What are some of the ways that we particularly help advisors?
Absolutely. Many advisors employ the services of a discretionary investment manager. These professionals construct portfolios which consist of a number of different funds and different brand names to accomplish a particular task. Whether you want a global equity mandate or perhaps a global balance mandate, these guys can put together a portfolio just for you and your clients' needs. And so that's where the sense making comes into it, because they can go and evaluate and run the research and due diligence on many of these internationally recognized fund managers and put the best one in the particular portfolio for an advisor and their clients.
And of course, when you're choosing a DFM or discretionary fund manager, discretionary investment manager, it's really important you invest through a vehicle, if you like, or through a platform that makes that life for that discretionary fund manager easy, isn't it? And that's what I really think we've got at Innate. It makes the life of the advisor and the DFM really easy. Absolutely.
DFMs are very happy with our model portfolio construction and rebalancing tool. And one of their value propositions is that offshore, there's enough scale for the rise of passive investing to really make a difference. And so you see the likes of BlackRock and Fidelity come to the party with really low-priced passive or index-type investment portfolios. And what the DFMs are able to do is construct a portfolio with some passive in, and that really brings down the total cost of your offshore investment portfolio.
So there's a couple of different ways in which you can access a wide range of funds offshore. And then we've also got the ability to choose from a core fund range that we've put together with our partners Morningstar.
Absolutely. Look, if you don't employ the services of a DFM and you're still constructing portfolios for your bespoke client needs, Morningstar have put together a guided fund range of some of the best picks that they like across a number of different categories in the offshore space. And you can pick that fund range up on our website.
So we really have busted that myth that you really don't need to stick with just the home brands. There is plenty out there that you can choose from, and feel safe to do so.
Absolutely.